Besides being two famous, longtime friends, The Rock and Kevin Hart are two actors who know how to make the most of their fortunes. But have you ever wondered which of them has the most luxurious life? In this video, you'll see a fierce battle between The Rock and Kevin Hart. So, let's fight! Cars! Both celebrities invest large sums in luxury cars, but who has the most expensive vehicles? Kevin Hart, for example, has been spotted with cars such as $35,000 1967 Fiat 600 convertible, $40,000 1966 Pontiac GTO, $50,000 1987 Grand National, $55,000 1993 Ford Bronco Custom, $60,000 Jeep Wrangler, $65,000 Chevrolet Corvette C2, $70,000 GMC Yukon, $75,000 1966 Chevrolet Camaro, $80,000 Alfa Romeo Giulia Quadrifoglio, $90,000 1959 Chevrolet Corvette Convertible, $95,000 Range Rover Vogue, $100,000 1970 Plymouth Barracuda, $110,000 1965 Mustang Convertible, $115,000 Mercedes-Benz S550, $180,000 Mercedes-Benz G65 AMG, $185,000 Mercedes-Benz Maybach, $190,000 1967 Mustang Eleanor, $200,000 Porsche 911, $220,000 Mercedes-Benz SLS AMG Black Edition, $250,000 Ferrari 488 GTB, $260,000 Ferrari 458 Spider. Raising the level of refinement and luxury even further is a Rolls-Royce Ghost, a vehicle that oozes sophistication, good taste, and comfort, which costs around $310,000. Even more expensive, he has already posted a picture in a Ferrari 488 Pista, one of the fastest cars made by Ferrari. And the price to have this Ferrari Model 0 km can exceed the bagatelle of $350,000. But the most expensive car he has ever seen is a Ferrari SF90, a supercar that is everyone's dream car. And maybe that is why a brand new one can top $600,000. The Rock, on the other hand, has been spotted with several impressive cars, such as $35,000 Plymouth Prowler, $55,000 1971 Chevy Chevelle, $75,000 Ford F-150, $80,000 Jaguar F-Type, $105,000 Cadillac Escalade, $110,000 Range Rover Sport, $120,000 1969 Chevrolet Camaro, $130,000 BMW i8, $140,000 Porsche Taycan, $145,000 Porsche Panamera, $150,000 Aston Martin Vantage, $180,000 McLaren 650s, $210,000 Aston Martin DB9, $220,000 Bentley Continental GT, $250,000 Ferrari 458, $300,000 Lamborghini Huracan, $310,000 Ferrari F12 Berlinetta, $340,000 Rolls-Royce Cullinan, $350,000 Rolls-Royce Wraith, $450,000 Lamborghini Aventador, $500,000 Ford GT 660. Already in the millions, he has been seen with a McLaren P1, a super sports car capable of attracting a lot of attention wherever it goes, whose price of the latest models can easily exceed the figure of $1.2 million. Even more expensive, Dwayne Johnson has already taken a picture with a Ferrari LaFerrari, a stunning vehicle with a modern and futuristic design, capable of charming anyone who likes sports cars. And it's no wonder that to have this incredible vehicle in your garage, you may have to spend a real fortune, and it can be found for more than $1.4 million. The most expensive car The Rock has ever seen was a beautiful Pagani Huayra, a sports car coveted by many car lovers. The sports car has a modern design with an impeccable finish, and if the actor has this car, he may have shelled out more than $2.6 million. As The Rock has been spotted with more luxurious cars, he wins this round. Point for the actor. Real estate. Both actors love living in lovely places, but who owns the most impressive properties? It is known that in 2015, Kevin Hart purchased a huge 26-acre plot of land in an exclusive gated community in Calabasas, and that is exactly where he decided to build his huge house that was completed in 2017. According to the posts on his Instagram, it was possible to get to know a little bit about the place where he lives, since he is always sharing with his followers his daily routine and happy moments with his family. It is possible to see that the interior of the property is very spacious and cozy, with the floor all made of wood and also having large openings, which end up providing excellent natural lighting. According to some sources, the actor's house has about 9,600 square feet divided into 2 floors, more than enough space to house everything he and his wife need to live in comfort. The TV room, for example, is very sophisticated, with a marble panel with a fireplace underneath and comfortable gray sofas where Kevin can relax with his children. There's also a cinema room with beanbags and armchairs where his youngest play. Another room in the mansion that Kevin has already shown on his Instagram is his office, which has a wall decorated with many paintings. But no doubt, one of the rooms that the actor most often shares with his followers is his gym, a place where he must spend a lot of time. After all, it must not be easy to keep fit. Kevin's gym seems to be complete, being equipped with several weight training devices and also boxing equipment, a sport he also likes to practice. The architecture of the place is very interesting, having several motivational phrases on the walls and also having huge glasses with a view to the backyard. Going outside, it is possible to see that the place is stunning, having a huge space capable of housing everything that he and his family need. The place has very green grass, where the actor has shared moments when he was walking with a llama on a leash in his backyard. The pool area is one of the most beautiful places in the house, surrounded by sofas and loungers, and has a beautiful view of the mountains. There's also a space with a barbecue and pizza oven, next to a stylish table with rocking chairs for when they want a snack. And let's not forget the playground for his children to play in, where he also takes the opportunity to train outdoors. And there is no doubt that Kevin Hart and his family must have a great time in this mansion, as it is clear that he had to spend a real fortune to build it. According to some sources, to buy the land and build the mansion from scratch, it is estimated that he needed to invest around $5 million. The Rock, for his part, bought a 13,000 square foot mansion in a gated community in Miami, Florida in 2012. Going inside the property, we can see that the decor has a classic style with very sophisticated furniture. According to the photos that were released in the media, the mansion has a cinema room for the actor to watch his movies, as well as 6 beautiful and spacious bedrooms and 7 bathrooms, some of which are very luxurious. In the external area, there is a lot of space with very green grass and a beautiful swimming pool with a jacuzzi. And to live in this big house, some sources estimate that the actor paid around $3.5 million at the time. When Dwayne Johnson wants to have more tranquility and contact with nature, he can enjoy his amazing 46-acre farm in Powder Springs. Entering the property of the actor, we can see how well cared for and beautiful his farm is, with an extensive green lawn, an ideal place for those who enjoy contact with nature. There is, for example, a large private lake, a place where The Rock has already posted on social networks that he likes to practice fishing and have a lot of fun with his daughters. The main farmhouse, which was built in 2002, has French Provençal architecture and has almost 15,000 square feet of floor space. Its interior has a rustic design, with a strong presence of walnut wood and stone cladding, as well as high ceilings and good natural light, reminiscent of old historic mansions. The mansion has 8 bedrooms and 9 bathrooms, some of which are very large and luxurious. In the backyard of the property, there is a good recreation area with a barbecue and a beautiful round swimming pool with a whirlpool. But no doubt it is the outside of the property that is most impressive, with a large area of pasture and of course a barn with 12 stables for the property's horses. And for when the actor wants to have fun with his animals, there is a spacious sand track for horses. As reported in the media, Dwayne Johnson needed to spend about $9.5 million. The actor's most expensive residence is a luxurious mansion on a 3.67-acre plot in Beverly Hills, California. Although there are few records of the interior of the property, it is possible to see that Dwayne Johnson's property can offer a lot of privacy, leisure, and comfort for him. Resembling almost a resort, the mansion has several amenities such as a large green space, a cinema room with comfortable armchairs, a tennis court, a recreation area with a swimming pool, and even another heated swimming pool that is fully covered. And to acquire this Mediterranean-style mansion, the star had to spend a real fortune. According to some sources, The Rock had to pay the princely sum of $27.8 million. And because The Rock has a larger and more valuable real estate portfolio, points to him. Watches. Both celebrities love to dress up, but who has the most expensive watch collection? The Rock, for example, has been seen wearing the following watches: a $7,500 Tag Heuer Monaco, a $8,000 Breitling Super Ocean Heritage, a $13,000 IWC Big Pilot 7 Days, a $21,000 IWC Portugueser Annual Calendar, a $25,000 Rolex GMT Master 2, a $28,000 Rolex Yachtmaster, a $30,000 Panerai Submersible Gold Tech, a $30,000 IWC Big Pilot Perpetual Calendar Spitfire, a $35,000 Audemars Piguet, and even a $320,000 Audemars Piguet White Gold. Kevin Hart, on the other hand, is so passionate about watches that he has his collection. He has been spotted wearing the following models: $55,000 Rolex Day Date 2, $187,000 Patek Philippe 5270, $220,000 Audemars Piguet Royal Oak Tourbillon Extra Thin Openworked, $233,000 Patek Philippe Celestial 6102, $239,000 Patek Philippe 5004P, $275,000 Patek Philippe 5204/1R, $280,000 Patek Philippe 5271P, $320,000 Patek Philippe 5976, $340,000 Patek Philippe Nautilus 5711/111P, and even an Audemars Piguet Royal Oak Opal Wrought Double Blanc, an incredible watch with a transparent skeletonized dial, applied pink hour markers with luminous coating. And to own one of these, you can find it on the market costing around $375,000. And for having the most valuable watches, Kevin Hart wins this round. Points for him. Luxury transportation. Both actors have plenty of money to spend on whatever they want, but who has the most expensive means of transportation? The Rock, for example, has been seen in a Gulfstream G650, one of the most modern, fastest, and longest-range aircraft available on the market in this segment. The interior of the plane is luxuriously finished and can carry up to 18 people with great ergonomics. And although we do not know if he owns this little jet, it is estimated that to rent it you have to pay about $15,000 per flight hour. For trips to the high seas, Kevin has been seen on luxury super yachts. One of the boats used by the actor was one known as Shambhala, a yacht of the Azimuth 100 model, manufactured by the Italian company Azimuth Yachts. The 100-foot-long vessel is equipped inside with 6 cabins that can accommodate up to 11 passengers, offering a lot of luxury and comfort for all who go on board. Going to the outside of the yacht, there is an excellent area to enjoy the sea breeze and sunbathing, even with a jacuzzi. Of course, to enjoy all this luxury you have to spend a lot of money. To get an idea of the price, the boat is valued at around $5 million, but it is believed that Kevin probably rented this yacht to spend a few days with his family and may have paid around $60,000 per week. To get around more quickly to the most different places, Kevin is always seen in beautiful small jets. There was even a funny episode when his friend Nick Cannon had his picture plotted on Kevin's jet. Some sources speculate that he once owned a Hawker 400 XP, a twin-engine midsize executive aircraft. The interior of the jet has the capacity to carry up to 8 passengers in great comfort, which can be noticed by looking at the pictures that Kevin Hart shares on social networks. During one of his trips, the actor had a big scare when the tire of the aircraft exploded, and he thanked God that everything turned out fine. And the price to have an aircraft of this model can reach about $2.5 million. And because Kevin Hart has his own jet, he wins this round. Point for the comedian. Business. As well as being excellent actors, the two are also great businessmen, but who has the most lucrative business? In 2017, for example, Kevin founded Laugh Out Loud, an entertainment company focused on comedy productions with a distribution partnership on several streaming services. To get an idea of the size of the business, the company's YouTube channel alone has more than 5 million subscribers, having already surpassed the 1 billion views mark since inception. He also owns Heartbeat Productions, a company that produces several films such as Night School, The Upside, and Fatherhood. Another major source of income for the actor is through stand-up shows, and he owns the Irresponsible Tour, a comedy tour that takes place in several cities around the world. As a poster boy, Kevin can also earn a lot of money. This is because he is one of the most famous comedians on social networks, with more than 160 million followers on Instagram alone. Among the brands he has advertised are H&M Fashion, Hyundai Cars, Nike Shoes, C4 Energy Drinks, Mountain Dew Kickstart, and many other companies. The Rock, on the other hand, is not far behind. One of his ventures is his production company called $7 Productions, which has released several successful films starring him, such as Rampage, Jumanji, The Next Level, Hobbs & Shaw, Red Notice, among others. However, in the fitness business, Dwayne launched Athletico in 2019, a mega event with talks focused on athletics and well-being. He has also released his own app called The Rock Clock, which features a motivational alarm clock and goal plan for those who are looking to improve their physique. On the other hand, in the American football universe, it was announced in the media that The Rock and other partners have acquired the XFL Professional League for $15 million. Dwayne Johnson also has investments in the beverage business, being for example one of the partners of Zoa Energy, an energy drink made for those who need more energy. In addition, one of the actor's biggest businesses is his stake in the tequila brand Terramana, which has been very successful with the public and is projected to be worth billions of dollars in the coming years. And social media is where Johnson does a lot of the publicizing for his companies. On YouTube, for example, he has over 6 million subscribers, and he makes use of this audience to make money by boosting the sale of his products. On Instagram, it's no different, because he is one of the most followed celebrities in the world, with around 350 million people and potential customers. But he also takes advantage of his fame to advertise for other companies such as Apple, Voss, Under Armour, among many others. To get an idea of figures, it is estimated that the actor's 2017 partnership with automaker Ford alone earned him around $15 million a year. But his biggest advertising contract is estimated to be with sporting goods brand Under Armour, with some sources estimating that the actor receives around $25 million a year from it. And since The Rock has more diversified sources of income, he wins this round. Point for him. Net worth. As two famous actors, there's no doubt that they've amassed huge fortunes. But who has the biggest net worth? Kevin Hart, for example, has already earned a lot of money in his career. Only with his stand-up shows, for example, he can fill auditoriums with thousands of paying spectators, making up to millions of dollars in just one show. It is estimated that by adding up all the shows on his last tour, Kevin made more than $70 million. His income from movies, however, is undoubtedly the source of a large part of his wealth. It is speculated that he receives a starting salary of at least $10 million per film, an amount that can increase greatly if it becomes a blockbuster. One of his most commercially successful films, for example, was Jumanji, Welcome to the Jungle, a production that grossed almost $1 billion, which even led to making Part 2 Jumanji Next Level, where it also grossed an excellent $800 million. And with the success of the movie, the actor probably raised his fee quite a bit. And if we add up all his sources of income throughout his career, including his companies that employ dozens of people, it is a fact that Kevin Hart has already amassed a huge fortune. To get an idea of his net worth, according to Forbes, it is speculated that the actor has already accumulated a net worth of more than $450 million. The Rock, in turn, is considered one of the most successful actors in the world. In his prime wrestling in WWE, The Rock's salary reached the million-dollar figures, with sources estimating that he'd even made around $5 million a year. But it was as a Hollywood movie actor that Dwayne Johnson really made his money. To get a sense of figures, it is estimated that he received about $5,500,000 for the Scorpion King, $9 million for the other guys, $10 million for Fast and Furious 6, $12,500,000 for the rundown, $14 million for Central Intelligence, $15 million for Furious 7, $20 million for Hercules, $22,500,000 for Black Adam, $23,500,000 for Red Notice, and some $25 million for San Andreas. And it's no wonder that The Rock has been considered the highest paid actor in the world multiple times, with his peak being in 2018 when it was estimated that he was paid around $124 million for the year, becoming the highest paid actor of all time. And while no one knows exactly how wealthy The Rock is, many sources estimate that Dwayne Johnson has a net worth of approximately $800 million. And for having a higher estimated fortune, The Rock wins this round. Point for him. At the end of this fight, we have 2 points for Kevin Hart against 4 points for The Rock. Who wins this battle? But if you think there are still other arguments to defend one of the two, write your best justification below. Hey, you like the video? So don't forget about leave your like and comment, and tell some suggestions of another videos, and hopefully we gonna do it. All about channel, Dios to satisfy your curiosity.